I'm definitely scared of
What?
You're so lovable, I hate. Fool me completely, sedate. Welcome back to the Shoot the Shit Show. My name is Frannie DJ and I'm here with...
Lajos.
Heck yes.
Yes, this is the Shoot the Shit Show with Lajos, part of Aileon's podcast. And I am here with Frannie.
Hello.
She is an artist, folk indie artist. She has 2 songs out right now on Spotify and all the other platforms, I would assume.
Yeah.
And we're about to crank this shit out. You can curse, by the way.
Okay, I was going to ask that actually.
You can curse, by the way.
Okay.
She has a very nice apartment, as you can see by the background posters.
It's actually my roommate's.
Is this all like decorated by you two? Like,
it's mainly my roommate. We put these lights up. We have, okay, I guess you guys can't see, but we have like lights up there, and I had to like nail them in myself, and it was a whole process. I had to like get up on the stool and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a very nice, cozy home. Do you like living here in Toronto?
I love it. Yeah, we've been here for over a year now. We got 2 more years, or 1 more year and a half. Yeah, I love it here. It's very comfortable.
Do you like living in Toronto as a whole?
I do. I'm originally from Muskoka, or Parry Sound, like Muskoka area. So it was a huge change coming from like such a small town to like the big city.
Yeah.
But I'm getting more used to it. I do like it. There's lots more to do here, obviously. I've met great people. Yeah.
So I want to take it back.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back.
Back.
Okay. And I want to ask, how did you get into music?
Oh my gosh. I was always into like everything of the arts when I was really little. So my mom put me in ballet when I was 4 years old. And I've just always been like into that, and like I started out just dancing, and then as I got older I went into like a musical theater kind of group in my local church, and I was also singing all the time all around the house. It's actually really funny. There's a story my mom told me from when I was really little. She was like, yeah, like I remember like the first time I knew you were gonna be a singer, like be an artist, it was when you were 4 years old, and I was driving you to daycare or to school, and there was like a song on the radio, and you just started harmonizing with it. I was 4. I don't even know how.
Wow.
I've always been like, I've always just been about the arts, about music and dancing and creating and all about that. And so I started getting more serious about it in high school, and then I decided I wanted to come here to Toronto to study music and make music, and that's what I'm doing.
Where do you study music?
I was studying at Centennial.
Centennial.
Yeah.
It's a good college to study at. When you were growing up, what kind of music were you listening to?
When I was growing up, oh my gosh, you know what? I went home recently and I brought back my little iPod Shuffle. It's like, or is it iPod Nano? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I think it is an iPod Shuffle.
Yeah, it's something like that. Like the small, like not like the bigger one, but like the small one.
Really small.
With like, yeah, like the tiny little screen, and then it has like the little circle button. Yeah. And I was looking through it. All that's on there is Gwen Stefani, Katy Perry, Britney Spears, Lady Gaga. That's all I listened to as a kid. Which is crazy because it's so different to what I make. But I was a diva. I was a diva. But I also, you know what, I also listen to a lot of Jimmy Buffett because my mom loves Jimmy Buffett. So like I would also be hearing that around the house as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett, oh my gosh.
Right?
Wow.
He's an icon.
That is a poll. That's an elite poll.
Yeah. Very niche.
So when you decided to come here to make music, did you realize like, yes, this is what I really want to do, or did you have a backup plan, or was it always about the arts and music?
It's always been about music, always been about that. I never had a backup plan. I never thought about having a backup plan. My mom wanted me to have a backup plan, of course, that's as parents do. But I don't know, I was always just like, no, it's it's always going to be music. Like, that's the only thing that I resonate with. That's the only thing I want to do, the only thing I see myself doing. Like, I genuinely could not see myself doing anything else at all. So it's always been about that.
That's good. It's good. I've always been trying to do this, so this is a cool thing that we can resonate with.
Yeah.
So now let's fast track a little bit to now. Releasing your first song onto platforms, was that hard, or were you like kind of nervous on releasing at first, or?
I was definitely nervous. I wouldn't say it was that hard for like the whole releasing process. It was more than what I expected, but I had a lot of people around me. I had a lot of friends who had already like had that experience of releasing stuff, so I had a lot of help from them as well. So it wasn't super duper hard, but it was definitely nerve-wracking. I was so nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, like this is my first song, like my debut single, and I've been wanting to do this for forever. Like, I've always wanted to be releasing music, and it's finally happening, and I'm like, oh my god, like, whew. It definitely was scary, but I loved it. It was great.
And doing that song, what made you make that song?
Garden. There's a whole like story behind it. I started writing it with my friend Luis, and he also like helped me produce it, and he mixed and mastered. Yeah. I wrote it with him. We wrote it on my birthday in 2024, and then it was that same year that we released it in July, and we were just working on it. It was originally for a school project, and then I'm like, you know what, I actually really like this song, and I want to like extend it a bit so we can like make it like a full song and like release it. So that's what we did, and it was an amazing process. And I basically just wrote it about like just like genuinely just falling in love, and how it feels to fall in love with that specific person. It's like we'll plant our garden, like our home that we have together. Like, we're gonna plant it, we're gonna build it together, and it's gonna grow, and it's gonna become this big beautiful thing of just love. And
I was listening to it on the way here in the car.
Yeah.
And it is a very, very nice and easy song to listen to.
Thank you.
When writing songs in general, do you take from personal experiences, or do you create own stories in your head, like fake stories or whatever in your head?
I'm definitely very personal. Like, when it comes to my songwriting, I get so personal with it. It's like almost criminal, because like there's some things like that I put in some songs that I've written that I don't have out, because I'm like, I can't release it. It's too... The person will know it's about them. And I'm like, I can't. So it's like sometimes I'll rearrange it, change up some words, the names I used, all that stuff. But also, you know what? Sometimes I do make up some stuff. But I haven't in a while. But I used to. But I find that recently, everything I've been writing is very, very personal. Because it's like my therapy. It's like I don't need to talk to a therapist. I just talk to my guitar.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of artists say that when I interview them. It's always personal first and then fake after.
Yeah.
When you are writing personally, you just said you do get a little pushback when releasing music.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you don't want like a person to be like,
yeah,
is that about me?
Yeah.
So when you're going to start releasing more music, are you going to keep being more pushy and edgy on releasing things, or are you going to hold back a little bit, maybe retweak things to make it not...
I feel like I have been holding back a lot with releasing, because I only have 2 songs out right now, and I obviously want to put out more, and I want to put out more often, more frequently. I don't want to like wait a whole year, because after Garden, it took me like over a year to release my next song. So I'm like, oh my god, like I gotta get a move on. I don't want to hold back, but I find I have been, but also not just because of that, but just because it takes a while to get the exact mix right and the production. Like, sometimes I'll be working on something with someone, and then like it'll be going so good, and then after like I'll listen to it again, I'll be like, oh my god, like I want to change the whole entire like idea. Like, I want to like, oh, let's do this instead. Like, instead of having a folk kind of indie, what if we do rock, blah blah blah, like, you know what I mean? And then it does push it back like a lot. but I really want to start getting on top of things and getting faster with that.
So you did mention that you listen to Lady Gaga and all these musicians, but you don't really make music like that.
No.
You make folk and indie type of music. What made you go that route?
So actually, I don't know. I always wanted to be a pop girly. I remember the first song I ever started working on with Luis. It was this whole pop song. I wrote it back in like 2023, and then when I met him, I was like, let's work on this song. And it's like a whole pop song. It's like a little baddie pop song. I'm like, ugh, it just doesn't feel like me. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, but it just doesn't feel like me at all. I feel like my voice doesn't suit the genre also, and I'm like, you know? And then I was like, usually when I write my songs, it's just me and my guitar, and I love the sound of that. I love, like, the folk indie acoustic vibe. And I was like, I think that's kind of the genre I want to go into more. That's
Do you have any inspirations when it comes to that genre?
Oh, for sure. I was waiting for that question. I was so excited. My biggest inspirations are, like, for that genre, like, for folk, indie, all that. Definitely, I have 3. Noah Kahan, Lizzie McAlpine, and Maggie Rogers. Like, I think if all 3 of them had a kid together, it would be me. You know what I mean?
Noah Kahan just released some music.
Mm-hmm.
Did you listen to it?
The Great Divide, so good. He released it on my birthday. I was like, oh, this is the best birthday gift ever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was so good. And I just got tickets to see him live, and I'm so excited for that. I love him so much.
So many artists are coming here this year, which is very interesting.
Tame Impala, did you see that too?
Tame Impala is coming here.
Yeah.
That's a great album.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of people dislike that album, but
I love it. He's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing. I have to get tickets. Oh, but it's gonna be so expensive because, like, he's like out there. You know?
He became way more popular after his, I believe, 3rd album.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
But anyways, back to you. So let's say you were to create an album right now. Mm-hmm. Like I told you, I was like, okay, we're working on an album right now. Would it be all folk indie tracks? Like, would it be a cohesive story, or would you do some kind of different type of story? Would you try something different?
Yeah, I think I've always had this idea in my head that I wanted to, like, release an album, like, soon, or an EP, and it's just because there was this period in my life, like, last year, where I wrote all these songs about this one person. It was, like, the entire healing process. Like, the first song was, like, falling in love, and the second song was, like, oh, like, we're fighting, blah, blah, blah. Third song, like, we break up, blah, blah, blah. Fourth song is, like, the anger, like, the rage, and then it's, like, sadness, and then it just keeps going until, like, the final song is, like, the, like, acceptance and all that, and, like, I do have all those songs lined up, but I was like, I don't know, I think I want to, like, just release them as singles for now, because, like, I want to, like, gain more recognition first, so, like, I don't create an album that flops, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for me, if I were to create an album or an EP or anything like that, I would want it to kind of, like, tell a story, but I don't think all of them would be super, like, folk. I think maybe there would be one that would just be my voice and the guitar.
Yeah.
Like something like that.
Yeah,
like that. Like something super, like, simple and more raw. I don't know, I've always liked that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, what I'm gonna ask is, when you are, like, let's say you were to create an album.
Yeah.
Because it's a big piece of work. It's, like, pretty much a life's piece of work in one 10-track album.
Yeah.
What kind of story would you want to tell? Would you want to tell the love story type of album, like a Taylor Swift folklore or something like that, or would you want to create a depressive story of, you know, sadness and getting rid of someone, this and that, like an Olivia Rodrigo type of album?
I think it all depends on what I am feeling when I write those songs. It all depends on what I'm going through at the moment when I write those songs. I usually don't write super happy songs. Like, I don't have, like, super happy lovey songs except for Garden. Like, that's like the only, I was, like, looking through, like, all the songs I've written, I'm like, dang, like, Garden is the only song I've written that's like a cutesy falling in love. I'm like, maybe I should write more. But I think, like, for projects like that, like for albums, I think it's most likely going to be like more like sad, depressive. But I think that's also like so beautiful. Like that's also love at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, it is. When you are working on songs, do you listen to music when you work on music?
Yeah, I do. Well, I mean, like, what do you mean, like in the current moment, or like, because I'm listening to music all the time.
Like when you're like writing music or like writing lyrics or just like in a zone, are you listening to music as well and maybe taking inspiration from that music to
during that same in that exact moment?
In that exact moment, yeah.
No, I find that kind of like messes up my creative process. That also, I'm an ADHD girl. I have ADHD, so that's probably also why I can't do that. But I don't know. I find that when I write my music, I try not to listen to other artists during that exact moment because I don't want to
take yourself out of the...
Yeah, I don't want to, like... I want to be me. Like, I want to be Frannie DJ. Yeah. I don't want to be, oh, like, she's so similar to this artist, so this sounds like this. You know what I mean? Like, obviously that also is great, like, for inspiration, because I did mention I look up to Noah Kahan and Lizzie McAlpine and Maggie Rogers for inspiration. I do find that, like, some of my songs do sound like them, but I don't, like, listen to it in the moment because, I don't know, I just find that I would, like, accidentally recreate someone's song. I don't want that. I want to create a Frannie DJ song.
And to you, what does a Frannie DJ song look like?
Oh my gosh, wait, that's an amazing question. You like smiled at that. What does a Frannie DJ song look like? You're like, I got her with that.
I was like, once she said that, I had to say it.
For me, it's just again like personal, very deep shit. I'm always so completely honest in my songs, and I don't want to stray away from, like, I want it to, like, also be, like when I'm writing, I want it to be something I'm scared of writing about, like, something I don't want to, like, share with the world, but I think that's so important to do, because then if you do that, like, you will connect with people who also, like, that'll make them feel seen, because, like, maybe they want to say that stuff, but they don't, you know what I mean? So I think a Frannie DJ song is, like, super honest, super personal. It has the acoustic instruments, like, the folky vibe, and it's like a warm hug.
Are you more acoustic, or do you like to dabble into other things?
I think I'm definitely more acoustic. I don't know. I think with all my songs I've ever done, it always starts as just me and my guitar, right? Like I just write it with me and my guitar. That's all I'm used to doing, and I love it though. I think it sounds so awesome. Like I'll be listening back to the demo and I'm like, oh, it just sounds so good when it's just that. But I'm like, I know I'm gonna want to add, like when I get in the studio with my producer and we add more, it's going to be amazing. But it's always definitely leaned towards the folk acoustic vibe.
I'm going to turn I completely forgot to flip this.
Oh, you can... Oh!
Just so that I can see that we are recording.
Oh my god, imagine it wasn't recording.
I was like, the red dot has to be there. Because sometimes it'll show up that... because it's plugged into a 30-minute timeline.
Okay.
And we're gonna have to like re-press the button to keep recording. So that's why I turn it every time.
Okay.
But coming back to that, do you just play the guitar? Is that your thing? Guitar is the... Yeah,
I mean, I'm not the best. I'm low-key shit at guitar, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I never took lessons. I'm all self-taught.
You self-taught yourself?
Kind of, but like, I don't really know anything, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of
you know how to play notes on the guitar.
Yeah, I know notes, and I like finger pick and everything. It's all self-taught, though. I've just kind of like picked up from watching other people, and like on YouTube I would... Like, when I first got my guitar, I got it when I was 15. And I first got it because I was like, oh, I want to, like, do covers and stuff. So I'd, like, look up on YouTube how to play this song, blah, 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 and I would just do that. And then I guess with time I would start recognizing the notes, like, oh, I know this one, I can play it, blah, blah, blah. But I'm still, obviously, I'm not the best. I've never performed with it live because I am so scared. Because it's, like, I feel like I don't have that much confidence in myself with that. And I like moving around, too, and everything, but yeah, I think I definitely should. Maybe 2026, that'll be one of my goals to perform.
The year? Is this the year?
This is the year.
This is the year.
Exactly.
This is the year. performing live, how's performing live for you?
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. I've been performing live, like I said, ever since I was a kid. And it started with just dancing, but I loved it so much. I loved, like, just being on stage and the applause after. And it was just so nice. And then, like, when I first got into... I was honestly never nervous when I performed with dancing, also because I did competitive dance as well as I got older. And so that's when I actually started getting nervous. But I think as a kid, I never registered it, that I would be nervous, because I was like, it's just, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know being nervous was a thing. And then when I got into musical theater, that's when I started getting more nervous, because I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm singing in front of these people. What if I mess up? Like, what if I get a voice crack, blah, 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 blah. But I loved it so much, like, just the adrenaline, being on stage, and, like, after, everyone's, like, coming up to you and like, you're so great. Oh my god, like, I'm so alive. And then I didn't start performing just, like, music, like, singing, until I was, like, 18. And at first, I did it at a Boston Pizza in my town, because they hosted, like, this karaoke night competition thingy, and I would do that. So nervous, but so fun. I loved it. And then I didn't, like... But it was unpaid, right?
Yeah.
All of this was unpaid. And then I didn't start doing paid gigs until, like, literally last summer. So, and that was, like, here in Toronto. So it's still, like, that whole thing, like, doing actual paid gigs is very new to me still. But it was definitely so scary at first. But it's so fun. Like, I'm up there and I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm feeling the music, I'm feeling... the crowd. It's amazing. I love it.
You mentioned paid gigs. Can you explain how paid gigs work here in Toronto for artists?
When I was in I was in this band called Nonflict, and they're still there. They're releasing a new single February 27th. Go check them out. They're, like, my very good friends. They're also the band for Frannie DJ, like the Frannie DJ songs. But when I first started doing gigs with them as Nonflict, and basically we didn't start reaching out to venues. We got, it was this promoter that reached out to us, and they were, like, offering to get us gigs at Sneaky D's. I think it was, like, once a month, which was, like, it was good because we were just starting out as a band all together. And, they reached out to us, and they would, like, pay us through, like, the tickets and everything at the end of the night. Yeah, that definitely made it way easier for us. You like peppermint tea?
It's pretty good.
Guys, it's his first time having peppermint tea.
You made it.
Heck yeah. But then for, like, the Frannie DJ, like, solos, performances, well, not solo because I still have my band, but, like, just for Frannie DJ performances, I would get, like, again, people would reach out to me, like, my friends, they'd be like, hey, we're looking for another performer, do you want to perform? It's always been like that, for me at least. I haven't reached out to, like, any venues yet for booking gigs. I've actually kind of taken a little break from doing gigs. I don't think, the last time I performed, oh my gosh, sorry. The last time I performed was, let me think. It was a while ago. It was last year. I think it was, like, October. So I haven't performed in a while, actually. And I want to. So I gotta start, like, reaching out and booking gigs. But that's the one thing I haven't done yet. I haven't reached out to book gigs yet. So that's also very new to me. But I do have a lot of friends that would, like, help me out with that and everything. There was this two performances I did in the summer. At my friend's backyard. Her name's Rebecca Wise. Go check her out too. She hosted these big backyard parties, like these backyard concerts. So awesome. Over, like, 100 people would show up, and, like, one of her, like, reels on Instagram blew up, like, promoting the thing, so, like, a bunch of people would come. It was so awesome. Like, that was probably, like, one of my favorite gigs of my life, just because I'm just surrounded by friends and just amazing people, and it's just such great vibes. Yeah, I love that.
I think I saw that on your page.
Yeah.
That seemed very cool because it wasn't a big house backyard. So it looked very cool and very pleasing to the eye aesthetically.
Yeah, it was so awesome, so fun. Like, the vibe there was amazing. Everyone there was so freaking awesome. All the bands there were so awesome. Everyone was so sweet. I think we played with, it was me, and then Rebecca, Lady Marge was there. They performed. Rosewater Park, they're amazing as well. It was just like such a great group of people, and yeah, it's a great experience.
Do artists stick together?
Yeah,
like, do you guys stick together?
From what I've experienced, yes. I don't know what it's like for other people. I haven't heard what other people's stories are, but from my experience, I'm very close with like all my other artist friends. Like, we do stick together, especially in the industry. The industry is so tough. And being a small artist is so hard, and we all know that. So it's like, it's really important. I think it's very important to stick together, because like that's what we need. We need the support. We need the friends. We need like all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do need support. Everyone needs support in their careers, especially whether it's in the media arts or wherever you're doing music, podcasting, whatever. So I'm going to ask a completely different question and flip it around here. Did music ever impact you? Like, super hard?
What do you mean by that?
So, like, was there ever an impactful moment in your life where music played a part?
I think just throughout my whole entire life. I can't think of a moment where music hasn't impacted me. Do you know what I mean? But if you mean like a super, like, emotional...
Yeah, you can say that.
I don't know. I think, like, whenever... I think that just, like, its biggest impact on me is, like, whenever I'm going through something really rough, it's the one thing I turn to the most. It's the first thing I turn to. It's always music, whether I'm writing it or I'm listening to it. It's always that, and I think that makes a huge impact. But it's, like, just always been like that. I can't really, like, pinpoint, like, a specific moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, music has impacted so many lives, and still does. So, when you're working with your producers or whoever you're working with, how's the dynamic like? Are you, whenever you work with new people, are you nervous? Are you like...
Oh, for sure.
Is it nerve-wracking to work with new people?
Yeah, when I work with new people, I'm so nervous and excited at the same time. So I'm like, oh, we're going to create. This is going to be so freaking awesome. But I'm like nervous because I'm like, I don't know their creative process. Like, that's where sometimes it gets difficult creating with new people. Sometimes I have a tough time because it's like we have total different processes, and I don't feel vulnerable enough yet to open up and be like fully creative. Sometimes that's very hard for me to do that in a room full of people I don't know. So I'm still getting used to that too. But the people I do work with right now, they're not new to me at all. So it's so easy because I'm great friends with the people I work with currently, and it's like it clicks just like that. Like, the creative process it flows. It's so perfect. It's so great, and like we understand each other on that level. Like, when I'm producing with my friend Alex, he's my producer. It's so easy. Yeah, check out Alex.
Shout out
Alex Geeson. It's so easy with him because we understand. Like, he just knows. Like, I'll just say, like, oh, I was thinking we could do it like this and this and this, and then he just understands completely. Like, he knows the exact idea where I want to take my song and everything like that. And so, yeah, it's super easy. But I would say, like, working with new people, it's a little hard until you start getting more used to them, and then it's, yeah.
Are you currently working on music?
Oh, yeah, I'm working on a lot of new songs. It's very exciting.
Are we having drops this year?
Oh, for sure. I hope so. Yeah, I hope we don't have to wait a whole other year. But there is this one song I've been working on for almost 2 years now. It's been over a year. I wrote it in July 2024. Wow. And we've been working on it ever since. Just because it's just like a lot of like back and forth, and also the people I work with are also very busy. Like, they're still in school, and I'm not, so I'm like, I have to be very patient. But that song specifically, it's taking so long. I think just because there's so many different ideas, and like I get so used to it, and then I get so used to the live version because I perform the live version all the time, and now I'm getting more used to the live version. But the studio version is so different, and I'm like, oh my god, like, do we change it now? Like, I don't even know what to do. So now we kind of are changing a little bit of it. Like, we're adding more of like a rock folk live sound to it. It was a bit more like, I wouldn't say pop, but it was definitely a different feel than what I usually do. So I think we're changing it up a little tiny bit, and hopefully that'll be out soon. That's the longest project I've ever worked on.
2024.
Yeah.
2 years. Writing it for 2 years. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote the song like in an instant. It's just been the production and all. Like, the vocals are already done too. I just like keep changing my mind about the production because I'm like, damn it, like, I don't know. It's just like that's something about me. I always want to change things. I have to get into the habit of not doing that. But I think it's just with that song, because that song is so special to me, and I really want it to be perfect when it comes out. And I'm just like that with all my songs. I think whenever I put a song out, I want it to be like perfect. I want it to be exactly what I want to show the world, you know?
Are you a perfectionist?
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I am, but usually I'm not. I think when it comes to my art, I am. With a lot of other things, I don't care. Like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my art, when it comes to music, but when it comes to other things, there's some times where I just don't care. Like, oh, I don't care if my toast is burnt. That's fine. I don't care if I'm making this dinner and it doesn't look like, let's say like I'm like plating it and it doesn't look like super pretty and whatever. I'm like, I don't care. But when it comes to my music, I'm like, no, this has to be perfect. Or like if I'm filming like a song or like a video of me singing, I'm like, oh my god, no. That takes so long because I am totally a perfectionist when it comes to that. Like, there's like one little moment in the video where I look awkward or like I sound like a little bit weird, I'm like, no, redo, delete the whole thing. It takes forever. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think people, when it comes to social media, I think people like to see the raw side of.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Instead of the corporate side, because nowadays it's such a corporate world.
Yeah.
When it comes to everything in, like, that's why like, the artist Olivia Dean is popping off so much.
Oh, I love her. Yeah.
That's why she's popping off so much, is because she's her album is so personal and not corporate.
Yeah.
Compared to like a Sabrina Carpenter. I don't want to put her down because she's a great artist. But like Man's Best Friend was such a corporate album to people. That's why it didn't resonate and land so much as Short and Sweet did.
Okay.
So that's like from the radio standpoint.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like when we talk in radio, it's like which song hits more, which doesn't. Like that's what music directors kind of do. Yeah. Is try to do that, but yeah.
Yeah, I totally like. I'm definitely more in touch with the like raw kind of vibe. I was actually talking about this earlier with Alex, my producer. We were like, there is this one song we're working on. It's super raw. It's just guitar and me singing and like maybe a little bit other guitars in the background, but it's super, super raw. And then I was like, it was just the demo I sent him, and he's like, honestly, like, this is like, you should keep this vocal take. I was like, what are you talking about? Because I was like, I've never done that before. Like, I've always like done like I would send in like the demo vocals, and then like after we would like record them again until like I like it enough, you know, like perfect take, whatever. And I'm like, you know what, but you're kind of right, because this whole song is like, it has so much emotion and it's so raw. And like I remember there's this one part in it where I like my voice like cracks a little bit, and I'm like, I don't like that. Like that's why I wanted to record it again. But he's like, no, like I think that's so beautiful. Like it's so emotional and raw. Like you should keep it in. So yeah, I do think like when it comes to like some things like that, you gotta keep it more emotional and more raw and more personal and honest like that, and not perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. When from a listener standpoint, my Spotify has been like live performances. Like, you know how artists would post their live versions? Mm-hmm. I've been slowly saving more live versions than actual versions, which is very interesting coming from a listener standpoint. But I agree with the raw, the emotion, and just the liveness of it all. Being in the moments. So this year, are you gonna drop like an EP? Are you thinking of dropping more of a bigger thing, or are you sticking to singles?
Right now, I'm sticking to singles. I do want to drop an EP. I'm not sure when. I don't have a big plan for that yet. I mean, I was talking about it, like, I was like, with all the songs I have right now that I'm working on, I was like, I could put this into an EP because they're all the same. Like, it's just like, as I said before, like the whole healing journey of like what I went through. So like that would be really cool. I'm like, I don't know. I just think I want to keep dropping singles first to show like the audience like who I am as an artist. Like, hi, this is me, before I like drop something that big, because that's also like a huge investment as well. So I don't want to take that step just yet. Yeah.
And then when it comes to promotion, what's your type of ideal promotion? Promoting music, getting your music heard. Is it live performances? Is it social media? What's your type of...
Well, I did do a lot of live performances, and I did find it was good promotion, but from what I've experienced, I would say the best promotion like that works for me is definitely social media. I not on Instagram as much. I don't post a lot of promotion on Instagram that much. I need to start doing that more though. I've kind of been slacking. But I post a lot on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. Yeah. YouTube Shorts is where it's I didn't know that game. I didn't know I had that game. It's good. Like I've noticed ever since I started posting like every single day on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and it'd be like twice a day, 3 times a day, I don't know. I actually started gaining like an audience. Like I actually was getting supporters, and I have like these great supporters, and like they'll like talk to me like in the DMs, like they'll message me and say like how much like my music means to them, and like hearing that is just like, oh my god, like it makes me just like want to cry. Like it makes me so happy, because it's like it's all I ever wanted. I just always wanted my music to connect with people and make them feel heard, and like I don't know how to. I get so like I'm just so happy about that, and I think definitely social media for sure. That has been really good to me. TikTok and YouTube Shorts is where
YouTube Shorts is killing it. It's like
a hidden gem
algorithm type of thing. You gotta go there. TikTok is also high on that list. You were talking about connection. I was genuinely going to ask this question like right after the social media question, but now that I heard what you said, I would assume connection is a big part.
Oh, for
when
sure.
When making music.
Yeah, for sure. It makes me so, cause like when I release music, I don't want it to be like, I don't want to feel like I'm the only person who feels this way, you know. So it's so nice when like someone comes up to me and they're like, oh my god, like that was so amazing, like the lyrics, like I felt that, like I relate, like all of that, and like they'll tell me like I had this one person who messaged me, like it was the sweetest message ever, and they were like, I came across you on YouTube Shorts with my daughter, like we love your music so much, we listen to it in the car all the time. And there was another person who was like saying how much my music like helps them heal and everything, and it's like the exact situation they're going through too, and like it makes them feel so seen, and like, dude, that is the sweetest thing ever. It literally makes me so freaking happy. Like I screenshot that, and I want to like print it on my wall, because I'm like, this is the reason why I do this. Like this is the reason why I do it. Like I want to make people feel seen and like connect with the music and everything. Like I said, it's like a warm hug. Yeah.
So wrapping all that out, do you graduate soon?
I actually dropped out.
You dropped out?
I did.
So you dropped out?
I did. So I dropped out.
So you dropped out. Okay.
So it was a 3-year program. I dropped out after my 2nd year. So this technically will be my 3rd year. But I dropped out just because, one, money, and two, it's, I felt that I had got what I needed and what I wanted from the 2 years of the program, and I didn't think I needed to do any more. And the third year I was like looking at all the courses in the third year, and I just think, I just don't think all of that is for me. So yeah, I dropped out. Just
that was so unexpected. I was not expecting that.
So I dropped out, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do find it's looked down upon a lot, dropping out, but I think it's like, I do think it's a good thing, honestly, because it's like if you know yourself well enough that you know you're not going to enjoy the program within like the next however many years left you have to do it, then you should totally drop out. Save the money, save yourself. Like, yeah.
I was originally in the film program, and it was 3 years. I dipped after the first year.
Yeah.
Because it was not the best like, I feel like it's more about gaining the connections so that you can start creating.
Yeah.
And it's less about teaching, because I don't want to say this, but YouTube is already a teaching platform. You have so much teachers on YouTube, and you have like film teachers, like, and it's also like you have people that are actually in the industry that are giving this advice instead of people that have been in the industry but are kind of like retired for after 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
So I resonate with the dropout.
Yeah.
I resonate with the dropout twins. So I guess now that you've dropped out, what's the plan looking like? As in, like, going forward, do you want to still live here, create music here? Do you want to go somewhere else and see the new music wave somewhere else? I talked to Christina, and she was like, maybe I'll go to LA, maybe I'll stay here. She's kind of just undecided.
Yeah, I think, I had this big conversation with my mom when I decided that I was going to drop out, because she was like, well, like, you're not going to have the money to stay here because you're paying your rent, so either you come home or you start working. Because when I was in school, I wasn't working, I was just in school. So she's like, you have to get a job and start working if you want to stay here, and you know. And so I was like, okay, I'll do that. Because that's the whole reason I came here. The whole reason I came here was to do music, to make music, and, you know, got those connections. Okay.
Yep. You know when you, like, swallow and it just, like, goes down the wrong tooth? Yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah. So I got a job. It's so hard to get a job in Toronto. It's so hard.
Oh, yeah.
So hard. So I got a job, and I've been working ever since I dropped out.
What kind of job?
I'm a barista. Just a barista. Little barista. But yeah, I love it. It's great. I work in the mornings, and then I come home, and then in the afternoon or evenings is when I do rehearsals with the band, and when I meet up with Alex to work on music, and when I write and all that. So that's good because I have like the rest of my day to do music, and then I just do work in the morning and all that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a lifestyle.
Yeah. It's very tiring, very exhausting, but it's worth it. So.
Are you a staying up person? Like, do you stay up late at night?
No,
Are you more of like
sleep all the time. I don't know. There's like something wrong with me. I don't know. Like, I love sleeping. That's all I do. I genuinely, like, sometimes I'll get home from work at like 1 p.m. and then I'll nap until like 8 p.m. and then I wake up. And then this is like on a day off where I don't have any music things going on. I'll wake up and then I'll just like eat dinner and then I'll go back to bed. And then I'll wake up in the morning for work. Like, it's actually, like, it's kind of, like, it's scary, because I'm, like, I sleep so much. Like, I don't know. I don't usually stay up that much. I used to, a lot. I used to stay up, but I find myself sleeping more and more. I think that's also just because I had mono, right? So, like, the fatigue is the one thing that sticks around forever. Like, so I think the fatigue is what's, like, really, like, killing me right now. But yeah. Okay.
Well, you know, I don't know, sleeping from 1 to 8 p.m. That is I've actually never done that before.
I always thought I had like chronic fatigue syndrome. But I've always been a sleepy girl. Like, I was like talking to my mom a while ago, and she was saying like, yeah, you would always nap when you were little. would always sleep, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's great. It's just who I am.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take a pause,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to do a segment that I do on every episode.
Okay.
And it is called the Shoot the Shit segment.
Shoot the shit.
Yep. So yes, we do the Shoot the Shit segment.
Okay.
And it's basically a segment where I ask you a couple easygoing questions, and you can just answer them rapidly.
Oh, like rapid fire.
Rapid fire
Okay.
questions.
Awesome.
So
do you want one word answers?
However you want to do it. Some people ask me the question back. Some people don't. Some people go like
All
this.
right.
Some people think a little bit.
Okay.
So it depends on how you go about it.
Okay.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So this is the Shoot the Shit segment. All right. First question is top 3 movies.
Oh my God! Never thought about that before. Okay. Perks of Being a Wallflower. I read the book and then I watched the movie after. Book is definitely better, but the movie is amazing. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Heartbreaking. Gut-wrenching. Third movie? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I can't think. These are my roommates. SpongeBob movie.
SpongeBob movie.
Like the first SpongeBob movie.
The animated one.
Yeah.
The classic.
For sure.
It's a classic. Favorite Canadian artist?
I forget their names, but there's this song I would listen to I think it's like a duo, and there's a song I would always listen to on the radio when I was little, and it's called Closer. It's like, it's not just I don't know what's so critical. Do you know that song? Hold on, I think it's Tegan and
Sarah?
Yeah, do you know them?
Tegan and Sarah? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Tegan and Sarah.
Yeah.
Good people.
Right?
Favorite actor or actress?
Recently, I just watched this movie called Bones and All. That's a movie. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie.
I'll include that top 4. Bones and All. I read the book before. I read the book in one day. The book is so good. But Timothy Chalamet's in it. I don't watch a lot of his work though, but I think he did a great job in that. I don't know.
He's a great actor.
He's a great actor.
Marty Supreme is also a really good movie.
I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite actor or actress. I haven't really tapped into that. I don't know.
A lot of people just say Margot Robbie or one of the more famous ones. But Timothy Chalamet is a very underrated one.
Yeah.
That you could say.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned books, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book. I have to think. I've read so many. I'm gonna say.
Do you have one that you come back to?
Yeah, but it's like a self-help book, so it doesn't count.
Oh.
But I'd say for a story, I would say, I really did love Bones and All. I read that in one day. That's the one book I read so fast.
Damn.
Yeah, I read that book so fast, literally just in one sitting, one day. So great, such a great book. But I also do really like, what's it called? Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. It's very cheesy, very corny.
Just watched that movie.
Yeah? What do you think? I watched it too.
It was good. It was good. I don't know. I like McKenna Grace as an actress.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I really liked her in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
I don't think I've seen her in that genre before.
No, it's mainly been horror. That side
It's very different for her, yeah. But yeah, I think the book was amazing. I read that one pretty fast too. I think I read that one in 2 days. I definitely like the book more than the movie. But I would say my favorite book is Bones and All. For now. That might change.
For now. Platform, YouTube or TikTok?
TikTok. Unfortunately. I doom scroll so bad. I need to stop doom scrolling. But you know what though? I've always been a YouTube girl before TikTok was even a thing. I would always watch YouTube. I would watch those Minecraft videos on YouTube, and I would and now to this day still I fall asleep watching YouTube videos. I can't fall asleep to silence. I need to watch YouTube videos.
This is good because this goes into my next question. Favorite YouTubers? Do you have a top 3?
Oh, yes. Right now, Slushy Noobs, Sinjin Drowning, and I've really been liking the Caligari sisters. What was that?
Wow.
You don't like them?
That's a poll.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I also really like Peyton King and Max.
It's also a poll.
They're really funny.
Best chocolate brand?
Arrow. I love Arrow. That's been my favorite ever since I was a kid. I also loved Coffee Crisp when I was a kid, but I haven't been into it lately. But Arrow is my favorite.
Lind is better.
You know, yeah, I can't fight you on that. That's so good too.
No, they're both top tier.
Yeah.
And then favorite fast food?
It changes every week. Lately, you know what? Because I was never like super into fast food until I moved to Toronto. Because Parry Sound has like nothing. All they have is like McDonald's. And so like when I moved to Toronto, I was like, oh my god, there's everything everywhere.
1,000.
Yeah. When I first moved to Toronto, I was obsessed with Popeyes. I would literally get like a Popeyes chicken sandwich almost every night. It was so it was an addiction. But I think right now my favorite fast food is probably, I've been really liking Chick-fil-A lately. But you know what? It's gonna change in a month. I already know.
Chick-fil-A. Are you more chicken person? Like, do you prefer chicken burgers?
I don't know. It depends, cause like my taste always changes. I mean, I eat everything and anything, so I don't know. Like it just changes. It's always what I'm feeling in the moment, and usually it is burgers, like beef burgers. But like I don't know. I really like the chicken sandwiches. Those are good too. So it's hard to decide.
And then favorite dessert?
Tiramisu. Easy. I love tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
So good.
I can back that. That's a pretty good dessert.
I love it.
Yeah, top 5 right there. That is top 5. And then last question I'm going to ask you is favorite artist of all time?
Of all time?
One that you always come back to, listen to, one that you always did. That's the album that I need right now.
I wouldn't say favorite artist of all time, but there is this artist who has an amazing album that I come back to every year. Her name's Lennon Stella, and she has an album called 321, I think. And I discovered it in 2020, and I literally come back to it all the time, and I'm like, oh, I forgot how good this is. Same thing with Harry Styles. I love his music so much, especially his first album is amazing. I always go back to that first album. But I don't know, it's so hard to choose a favorite artist of all time, because then there's like so many different genres that I listen to, because then like I could say Britney Spears. I love her stuff. Her older stuff is amazing. Like that raised me, you know? So I was like, what the heck? I don't know, it's so hard to choose. That's a tough question. I'm going to say undecided.
No, yeah, totally. Personally, mine is Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I should have thought of that. Damn it. He's good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait for the movie.
Yes. When is that coming out?
July, if I'm not mistaken.
He doesn't even know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Michael Jackson's biggest fan right here.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not. I have no clue, to be honest. I think it is June or July, something like that. I'm over there. Okay, coming back out of the Shoot the Shit segment. Right. Coming back out, going back into music. Back into writing and creation, I wanted to ask you this. What does success look like to you?
I think I'm already successful. Maybe not financially, or like in the industry it's not seen as successful, but I consider myself very successful just because I have a great band, an amazing team. I work with the best people ever. I have great friends. I'm doing what I want to do. Like I'm putting out music, I'm writing, I'm performing. Like that is success to me. That's kind of how I view it.
It's a good answer. I would never heard that answer before. So it's a very good, interesting answer. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So I think when I first came in here, I was so scared to talk to you.
Really?
I'm gonna be so honest. I was like, oh, how am I gonna ask questions? How am I gonna do this? I was like preparing, like when I was doing my radio gig.
Yeah.
I was preparing like, how am I gonna question her?
Yeah.
And how am I gonna get like good, good conversations going?
Yeah.
But this was a great conversation.
Yeah.
I enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah, this is great. I loved it so much. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast once again.
Is this your first
ever podcast?
Yeah.
I was so nervous. Like, same thing. I was so scared. I was like last night, I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. Like, it's tomorrow. What if I look like an idiot? Oh, what if he asks me a question I don't know how to answer? But no, like, you made the whole process so easy, so comfortable. It was great.
Thank God.
You're a pro.
I'm keeping this in. I'm keeping this in. Fucks. No, I'm joking. Yeah, this was a great interview, and it was great to talk to you. And definitely go listen to her music. She's going to be releasing this year. And go listen to her 2 songs that are out on Spotify, socials. Follow her on Instagram. What's your...
Just Frannie DJ. Frannie DJ. I'm not a DJ. It's just my last initials. I wish I was a DJ. That'd be so cool.
Anything's possible. Just saying.
2026.
Charlie XCX is a DJ.
Yeah.
She does,
Shit.
Just saying.
Yeah, I could do that.
Just saying.
Hell yeah.
TikTok, anything else is the same?
Yeah, it's the same. Frannie DJ. I think on TikTok, there's 2 J's at the end. Frannie DJ J.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it was great to talk to you. I was so scared. Like, when I tell you, I was genuinely like, how is this gonna go? Every time I come to someone's place, I'm like, oh.
Well, here I
am. Yeah. And I always do like a signature knock, not just like a regular knock.
I know. Did you hear me giggle? Did you hear me? I was like laughing. You did the dun 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 dun. I was like, that's so good.